Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Augustine in at the center position. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
Now Adams. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From 13, jump shot is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Porter. Oh, swiped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bennett. And he banks in the layup.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
Adams covering. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside Porter. Back to Adams. That one falls.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Augustine. First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for
And he makes the first.
Number 4, taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Adams. Outside Porter. Back to Adams. He got a piece of it. Adams covering.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the first one at the line is good.
Line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
El Paso timeout call.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise!
What do you say, fans? Let's hear it for your El Paso dancers.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Left side, Augustine. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Bennett. from the arc. Offensive rebound. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
For El Paso, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
Number 4. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Porter. Pass to Adams. To the paint. Here's Augustine. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Adams, the pass to Porter. Pass to Augustine. No good on the triple. And Washington with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Well, Clark, as the season marches on, some teams have really distinguished themselves. How hard is it to hold on to top rankings with so much season remaining?
Well, we know it's not easy, B.A. It's much easier to chase the top than to stay on the top. So it takes a lot of focus, a lot of determination, a lot of togetherness to continue to stay at the top. But those top teams typically find a way to make it happen.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Bennett. The 3. The second effort. To the inside. Second chance effort. And the layup is good.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Hardy. Outside Porter. From 12 feet. And he hits the jumper.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 9. A solid percentage so far. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Hardy. From downtown. Can't hit that one.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Porter. Shoots from 14. The putback is no good. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Pass to Wells. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
The shot by Hardy, no good. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to George. Inside. 5 on the clock. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And here in the first, they really are hitting their free throws.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
To the middle. Here's Cooper. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, 4th team
Man,
foul.
good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That one's off.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Stepped on the line. Out of bounds there. And that will cost him a possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
For El Paso, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here's Hardy. Pass to George. Fades away. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
The 3 drills it from deep.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Hardy's shot is good. Hardy's got his second basket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Hardy's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Robertson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. It's rebounded by George.
Washington foul.
Wide open, and still surprisingly
Personal
wasn't
foul.
able to cash in.
5th team foul. At the line for El Paso, George. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. 5 ticks left to play in the first quarter. 1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Washington up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And it's D in at the 4. Drains the triple. He's got 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And for Washington, pass to George. Here's Cooper. The 3 is up. They get it back. Goes back up. No good there.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
George outside. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's D. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The teardrop. Here's Bennett. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
El Paso ball. Substitution on the court.
And he goes in for the dunk.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
For El Paso, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Cooper. Launches it. No luck on that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Bennett. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And they get it back. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Bennett. Last game, he had 28 points. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Cooper's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Driving to the basket, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Now here's Adams. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Goes to Washington.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Bennett. He's got 6. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. And too long on the shot.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
All alone. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn. And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for El Paso. Hardy comes in for Adams. Here's Hardy.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Down low. To the right side. He shoots. And Robertson gets it to go.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Hardy. Outside Porter. Pass to Hardy. Off target with the 3. For Washington, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Watch right.
Outside Porter. Can they get it? Tipped away, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Checking in for El Paso, number 30, George.
On defense, the visiting team. They lead by 24, their biggest margin, to the left wing. The 17-footer. Bowen can't hit. And Washington with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. On the take, and the shot goes in. He's got 12.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Now here's George. The shot by Hardy, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And, guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Six to shoot. Pass to Bowen. Here's George. Sweet little floater.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
For Washington, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Goes up on the wing. Goes back up. And there's the rejection. Now here's Porter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That one no good.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome!
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Well, he's still scoring, but he's gotten away from his first quarter approach when he was attacking the defense and drawing foul after foul.
And so he hits both. Here's Hardy. Second chance effort, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Washington foul. Rhodes. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for El Paso.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
So he gets them both.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And so it's Washington already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Washington, Kenny, what was your impression?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Put your hands together for your...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And Washington with possession. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And it's Adams in at the point guard position.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And for Washington, outside Porter. Back to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Adams. Left block shot on the way. And the shot is good off the backboard. He's got 6.
Dante.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Adams covering. Fires, high post. Augustine with the rebound. Augustine's got 4 rebounds now. Adams with the ball. Outside Porter. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Bennett. Counted. Good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Shooting for Washington. Bennett. 1 shot.
Paso, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
First personal foul.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third.
Washington foul. Bennett. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Adams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porter. It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. To the inside. Now here's Adams. The D's right on him. Outside for Porter. Fades. Bowen can't hit. And Washington shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. Right wing. Adams covering. Here's Bennett. Sinks it from distance. 15 points in the game.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Adams. Charity stripe shot. They get the rebound. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now here's Adams. Outside Augustine. Here's Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Adams covering. Pass to Wells. Here's Bennett. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Bowen. The shot misses. And Washington the other way now. Shot is good by Bennett. He's got 19.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
For El Paso, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Porter. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
They get it again. Bennett. There's the drive, and it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Paso ball.
So it's the home team now. George, right side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Taking 2
All right,
shots.
guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Here's D. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution for Washington. Reynolds.
Pass to Cooper. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardy. No good from outside.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Augustine to the paint. Here's George. Misses in close. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. George defending. A minute 22 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Robertson. Fires from 14. D pulls it in. And El Paso shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Augustine. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Robertson. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets the three to fall. 11 points in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
For three. Augustine with the rebound. Augustine's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pulls up at the elbow. George, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
The three. The shot, no good. At the end of the third quarter, a huge And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's George in at the one. Pass to Cooper. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Three-pointer. That shot missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
George outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul. Shooting for El Paso.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the strike. And Washington shooting the rock at 58%. Over to the left wing. Pass to Wells. Puts up a three. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. 19 points in the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Cooper. George outside. Pass to Mullen. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
George defending. Here's Bennett. Over to the wing. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
For Washington, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. George defending to the left side wing. Pass to Wells. Here's Bennett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Tries again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. Shooting for Washington. Number 4 at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And here's George. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for El Paso, Mullen. 2 shots.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Out to the right wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Now here's Conley. That one off the back iron and out.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
George outside. Pass to Mullen. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
For El Paso, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Hardy. Misses off the left iron.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Mullen. Pass to Hardy. Tries to break his ice. That shot off. And Washington with possession.
2 minutes.
They're on an 11-3 run. And that one's good. 24 points for him.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
1:44 left in the game. Outside Conley. Pass to Hardy. Clock at 6. From the top of the key. Cleared away by Person.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looks to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Bellamy.
A minute 22 left in the fourth.
El Paso foul called. Conley. First personal foul, 3rd team foul.
The first one falls.
Number 4. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. To end the drought. Doesn't go that time. And Washington the other way now. Can't hit from in close. And El Paso shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Robertson. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 2 points. That one goes.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of
El
reach.
Paso foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Foul,
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Washington. Number 4. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Person. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he makes the first.
At the line for El Paso.
And he makes both free throws. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3.
Kenny Dennis.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Maverick. Here's Reynolds. He connects.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is